So this is a pair I picked up in early 2023, and I was trying to sort of grab these, and they were limited at the time, and I basically found them on the resale market and just a little bit above retail at the time, and obviously the price has sort of sank since then. And I'm not bothered to buy that because I actually really like this particular version of the sneaker, and I think it's probably the best one that came out. And it's the Nike Every Game Jordan Airship. And I also like the box on this as well, so you can see like it's got that kind of faded look to it, similar to like I suppose the Lost and Found. So I'm not sure why this isn't part of the Reimagined series, but I think it should have been. But the trainer itself is very cool. It's a Jordan Airship with the blue colorway and almost the UNC blue colorway. And what I like about this one is the swoosh being in this suede material, and then you got it kind of going around the above the ankle collar as well. And I also like the fact that it's got Every Game sort of stitched in as well. It's a really cool detail rather than having Nike Air on there. And also like the fact that it feels very much like a Jordan 1, so when you put them on foot it's like a Jordan 1 in that respect, and I don't mind that. I think for me, in terms of the silhouette, it's not as nice as a Jordan 1, and I think with the Jordan 1 it's got more versatility in terms of what you can do with that particular silhouette and having sort of different colour blockings on there. But I do like appreciate this particular version as well. However, my only sort of down points with this particular pair is just the cracked leather that's used. It seems to be sort of prominent and throughout the sneaker, and that's my only sort of bugbear really. I'm not sure how long this cracked leather would last, because I can see here, for example, there's a lot more sort of marks on there. So I'll be a bit wary of sort of wearing this, and I think one of the things about sort of Jordan 1s or maybe even an Airship is the midsole's not really sort of prone to sort of cracking really. I'm sure it will like age and the material will deteriorate over time, but not as much. And I think these can be sort of fine sort of sitting on the shelf and on a display, for example, because I think it's that kind of trainer. But all in all, a very cool piece of history, and nice to sort of finally have a pair in hand. So here are the details for the Air Jordan Airship PE SP Every Game Diffused Blue. It comes in a Summit White Diffused Blue colourway, and this has a polyurethane cupsole with an airbag in the heel, and it's made up of all leather and suede, and the price was £140. So with the comfort and sizing, this is like a Jordan 1 in my opinion, and it's more on the medium to firm side. And because of the flat and the hard sole, it can get sort of fatiguing after a while, and there isn't much support around the arch as well because of the flat sole. And I'd say the wearing time for this is probably around the 6 to 12 hours. In my opinion, it's more similar to the Jordan 1 High 85s, and they just take a bit more time because of I think it's got sort of slightly sort of thicker leather in there. And I would recommend going up half size on these. I find they kind of sort of fit small, and for that reason I almost sort of went up a full size. Usually I got up a half size in Jordan 1s, but this one almost sort of went up a full size. And these have the same grip as a Jordan 1, so they have a very good traction pattern, and it works really, really well. So with the look and style, I like the classic and timeless design. It's a very sort of neutral colour blocking with the light blue UNC blue on there and a bit of suede, and kept simplistic. And these I think are good for sort of autumn spring because it's a sort of thicker cut leather and it's quite sort of heavy on foot, similar to a Jordan 1. It's not really one that I'd be wearing sort of summertime, and I think wearing them in the winter you're probably going to get them ruined because of the cracked leather and it being a white colour. And I think with these ones you can dress them up casual, smart casual, because it's got that slightly sort of sophisticated elevated look where the white is almost going on towards sort of sail colour and got given that sort of slight age treatment to it, and the suede on there makes it a bit more sort of plush as well. And it's best with sort of white, blue or sail laces. So with the pros, I like the 85 cut midsole, so it's the same as a Jordan 1 85, high 85. And these also have a plush insole as well, so compared to some of the other airships that are released on GR, these ones have a nice one. And I really like the leather material and the suede on there. And like I said, it's a simple colorway, so this is one to sort of match with everything, and the light blue really sort of hits. Cons, I think it's just the cracked leather for me. I'm not a fan of that, and on this shoe I get why they put it, but I don't think it needs to be as prominent as they made it out to be. And I think with this one they could probably just put it around the toe box, for instance, or something like that, and it would have been enough. So the look and style, I think this one's probably, like, in my opinion, the best Airship to come out, and that's why I give it a 5 out of 5. This and probably the black Armor Manier pair. And comfort wise I give that 4 out of 5. It's really the same as a Jordan 1 really, in my opinion, but it's slightly more comfortable because of the fact that it's got a nicer insole in there. And the quality, I give that a 5 as well. I think for the price that you're paying with this one, I think the quality is really good, and the leather's got good quality as well. I don't think it's the same, completely same as an 85 cut, but it's quite sort of similar. And the pricing, I'll give it a 5 as well, because it's a, I wouldn't say it's a collab, but it's almost like a special edition. So for that reason, it was sort of quite limited as well. And for the price that you pay, which was about £140, it's worth it in my opinion. And overall, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. It's probably the best Airship to release in my opinion. And then, like I said, it's the black Armor Manier pair, and then after that it would be the neutral grey, and then the Dune red Airship.